Coming up, a mixture of, did I forget the number of this unit? And I eventually managed not to forget. This is the day Christmas season wraps up on the MH Trains channel. It's me and Gracey from Macclesfield. Good morning from Macclesfield. Kicking it off this morning is this train that has just brought me in from Stoke-on-Trent. The 1141 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly. Calling at Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is formed of 11 coaches. It's being worked by my former stalker, 390-118. Right, walk a bit quicker to get to the front in time for the three-stage takeoff, which will be incoming very shortly. Right, so here we go with the three-stage takeoff. 390-118, take it away. Oh no, it said it was 390-118 this morning, but turns out we were actually on City of Liverpool 390-131. Well, anyway, here we go, three-stage takeoff incoming. There's the gun, there's the hiss, and there's the whine. As I did mention with this video, my girlfriend Gracey is joining us here today. As for the first time on the MH Trains channel, surprisingly, I'm not counting MH Trains railway journeys on previous occasions when we've been here, but this is the first train spot from Macclesfield on the channel. That's 390-131, railing off to Manchester Piccadilly. Next station will be Stockport. And with that out the way, let's get in to Sunday here at Macclesfield. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 1147 CrossCountry service to Bournemouth via Birmingham New Street. Calling at Stoke-on-Trent, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry, Leamington Spa, Banbury, Oxford, Reading, Basingstoke, Winchester, Southampton Airport Parkway, Southampton Central and Bournemouth. This train is formed of 5 coaches. This train today will be making an additional call at Sandwell and Dudley, due to the cancellation of an Avanti West Coast service to London Euston via Birmingham New Street. It's probably going to be a short bit of time before this pulls out, so we're back with you when it is ready to depart. Here we go, just heard the whistle, that means the service is now ready to depart. And I should have said before, this is being worked by 221-109. Here we go. That's 221-109, railing off to Bournemouth. Next stop will be Stoke-on-Trent. The train now arriving into platform 1 is the 1208 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is formed of 9 coaches. Worked up at the front by 220-024. And it's an ex-Avanti West Coast unit at the rear. It is 221. 221-110. There we are, whistle's blown. Here we go, that final door's closing. These two are ready to leave for Manchester Piccadilly. So that is 220-024 and 221-110 heading off to Manchester Piccadilly. Next stop for this will be Stockport. It's the 12:40. Didn't point this out at the start of the video like I was going to, but this will actually be the final MH Trains train spot with the Christmas intro and outro on the channel for another year. Trust me, it's been a lot of fun during Christmas season on the MH Trains channel. But normal season on the channel, well, we'll be back to the normal intro and outro. Will return after this video is uploaded. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 12:37 Avanti West Coast service to Northampton, calling at Stoke-on-Trent, Rugby and Northampton. This train is formed of 11 coaches, and we were close to City of Stoke-on-Trent. It's 39130 City of Edinburgh. As I say, it's been a nice end to my weekend, bringing Gracey to Macclesfield. It is snowing.
Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. You can find the shop
Right.
Coach C for delicious hot and cold refreshments.
Doors are closing. Let's move up to the front for the 3-stage takeoff. Here we go. 3-stage takeoff incoming. 39130. Take it away. There's the gun. There's the hiss. And there's the whine. And then we're going to move up for our next service, which is literally probably going to be right behind it, which is going to be just behind this, heading in the opposite direction. That's 39130, reeling off to Northampton. Next stop will be Stoke-on-Trent. Train now arriving into platform 1 is the 1240 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is formed of 9 coaches, and it's being worked by Stephen Sutton, 390-002. There we go. Doors are opened. Show you while it's been a lot of fun to bring Gracey to Macclesfield today. This is gonna ball. Here we are. Doors should be closing in a second. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 1247 CrossCountry service to Manchester Piccadilly to Reading via Birmingham New Street, calling at Stoke-on-Trent, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry, Leamington Spa, Banbury, Oxford, Reading, Basingstoke, Winchester. Oh no, it's only as far as Reading, so don't bother about the holding points that I mentioned after Reading. This service will terminate at Reading. And that's 390-002, reeling off to Manchester Piccadilly. Next stop will be Stockport. The train now arriving into platform 1 is the 1306 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is formed of 5 coaches. It is ex-Avanti West Coast Unit 221115. That's it. It's snowing in Macclesfield. And I've noticed since last time I was here, they've replaced the bike storage at Macclesfield. Downside is it's now smaller than it was before. Well, it's snowing that much now, I'm probably not going to bother going all the way to the front, or may as well. Whilst the guard door's closing. Here we go. Two 22115 railing off to Manchester Piccadilly. Next stop will be Stockport. 390.016 is here. The train now arriving into platform 1 is the 1327 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. This train is formed of 9 coaches. And it is, of course, 390-200. Obviously 390-016, named Railway 200.
The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 1326 CrossCountry service to Bristol Temple Meads via Birmingham New Street. Calls at Stoke-on-Trent, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Birmingham New Street, Cheltenham Spa.
Oh, Pendelino's just left off a bit of gas.
Bristol Temple Meads. This train is formed of 5 coaches. First class accommodation.
Whoa, boarding went pretty quick. There we are, the doors closing. There's the hiss, there's the whine. Here we are, there's the Railway 200 nameplate. Three 390-016, railing off to Manchester Piccadilly. Next stop will be Stockport. The train now arriving into platform 2 is the 1326 CrossCountry service to Bristol Temple Meads via Birmingham New Street. Calling at Stoke-on-Trent, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Birmingham New Street, Worcestershire Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, Bristol Parkway and Bristol Temple Meads. This train is formed of 5 coaches. Yet another ex-Avanti West Coast unit. That's the return of 221110. Here we are, the doors are closing. 22110, reeling off to Bristol Temple Meads. Next stop will be Stoke-on-Trent. The train to round off today's compilation here at Macclesfield, the train now arriving into platform 2, is the 1337 Avanti West Coast service to Northampton, calling at Stoke-on-Trent, Rugby and Northampton. This train is formed of 11 coaches, and we are on Chadvara 390 157. And as we jump on this train now to head back to Stoke-on-Trent, that is it for the final Christmas season train spot of 2020, of the 2025 and 2026 season. So, thank you all for watching. So from here at Macclesfield, with MH Trains, remember to like and subscribe. That's all for now, train spotters, but remember you can rewatch all of the action on the MH Trains channel by checking out previous videos. And if you haven't already, why not consider that subscribe button, as it would really support future videos. And if you haven't already, why not come past the spot, or as you come past with the channel's content yourself. Please leave some station location suggestions in the comments, as it will help discover new stations. And if you're considering becoming a Spots Odd member, go over and check out Spot of the Rise channel. Details on how to join are over there. Please stay tuned for future videos very soon. I will plan to get them out as soon as I can. And why not consider hitting the like button on this video while you're at it. Well, until the next video with MH Trains, remember to like and subscribe.